Welcome back, new viewers and gamers. It's time for the penultimate episode of the Pokemon Black Nuzlocke playthrough, and today, you see it right here, we're right in front of the Elite Four for a nice little rematch, and their teams have gotten much stronger since last time we've seen them, but so has our team. So, let's take a look at one of the last team recaps we'll be doing, starting off with Boss of the Water Fire, the Emblem, Lady 4 with a Charcoal. With the moves, Flame Charge, Brick Break, Heat Crash, and Rock Slide. Also have a few moveset changes here, and you'll see them in a second. We have Crow with Lord of Calamity, the Escadrille with Lady 7, holding a Shell Bell with the moves Metal Claw, Earthquake, Swords Dance, and Rock Slide. We have Arietta the Wild, the Hydreigon, Lady 7 with a Dragon Fang with the moves Dragon Pulse, Crunch, Workup, and Flamethrower. We have Pokénerd the Gyarados, Lady 4 with Leftovers with a new move, with this new moveset consisting of Ice Fang, Waterfall, Dragon Dance, and Earthquake instead of Surf. We won't be needing Surf anymore for the rest of this one. We have Zavid, the Seraphim of Wind, the Tornadus, Lady 2 with a Sharp Beak, instead of that Expert Bell from before, because we won't need that anymore either. With a new move, instead of Brick Break, we have U-Turn, Dark Pulse, Psychic, and Air Slash. And finally, Chloe Valens, the Verizon Wireless, level 82, with a Miracle Seed with the moves Swords Dance, X Scissors, Leaf Blade, and Sacred Sword. Now, with that being said, I think we should have Arietta on the front, depending on who we end up battling first. Without further ado, let us begin this Elite Four rematch. Now, I have a funny story I'd like to tell while we were doing this here rematch. I remember back in elementary school that I ran in here on accident, just for funsies. I don't remember why, but I was severely underleveled. I ended up winning in the end, but after many different tries of resetting the game, anytime I lost, I turned off my DS and turned it back on until I won. Words are engraved on the statue. 4 great warriors form this Pokemon League. To the southwest is the one who does not fear the ghost type. To the southeast is the one who channels the power of the fighting type. To the northwest is the one who has mastered the dark type. To the northeast is the one who knows the mind of the psychic type. If you can defeat these warriors with your courage and wisdom and power, don't forget that, you shall be led to the summit, where the strongest champion awaits. Your strongest champion, my ass. But we'll talk about that on time. Let's see, let's run into this here room first. Alright, and this is Chantal first. As we've seen her earlier in the game. Now, let us start off with Arietta first, which will be really good. Alright, Chantal. A tiny but strong Pokemon looked up at its trainer and saw the seeds of doubt taking root. As together they faced their toughest opponent yet. The Pokemon sounded a soft cry of reassurance, and the battle began. That was part of a novel I wrote. I absolutely love writing about the close bonds between the trainers who come here and the Pokemon they train. Could I use you and your Pokemon as subjects? Yes, you can, but this will be very embarrassing for you, hope you know that. Alright, rematch with Chantal, and they all have new teams with a full team of 6 this time, and 2 non-Unova Pokemon members. Chantal start off with her Kappa Guigus like she does in the main game. Alright, we send out Arietta the Wild. Now all I need is 1 workup, and yeah, this fight is pretty much already over. Alright, Arietta used workup. Going back to my story, I remember rematching Elite Four back in elementary school, which was kind of a big mistake. Oh, Will-O-Wisp. I don't like that. Alright, we're kind of on a timer here because of that. I was a little afraid of that, so let's Dragon Pulse, it's fine. Though our Crunch does significantly less damage now, which is really annoying. If Cynthia's Spirit Team couldn't take this, we should be fine. The burn's really going to be chipping away at us, though, which annoys me. Alright, you're not surviving a +1 Flamethrower. Go Alert. Alright, easy. Dark Impulse should kill. Would love to use Crunch, but whatever. We're much level 1, but +1 and Dragon Fang boosted. Pokemon Black and White 2, they also have items. They're back to my story from elementary school. Alright, Jealous Sense. I really want to use Crunch. No, Crunch anyways. Let's hope this kills. Despite the burn. Uh-oh. Alright, a little Slug Wave do. we're fine. If we get an ES for you. Alright, I think we're gonna have to have Mikleo finish off the rest of this. I think that's the best case scenario, so we shall take it. Alright, Ariota, go back. There goes that sweep, all because of the frickin' burn. Oh, that's alright. Intimidate, though you're not a physical attacker. Or restore, you know what, that's okay. Let's get a few Dargon dances off. See how much damage you end up doing this anyways. Really wish that will was missed. It was 75 accuracy in this generation. That didn't do a lot, and we have leftovers. I think we'll be good. Alright, one more Dragon Dance, and we pretty much win from here. But yeah, I remember back in elementary school, my Reshiram was only level 60, but I think my Ember was like around level 80 or something. And I forgot what else I was. I think like my Axos, my Ferrothor, and my old Jellicent used to have some of those guys. Whatever. Alright, let's see if it plus 2 Earthquake kills. Because it's at plus 2, it's technically a super effective hit. Alright, goodbye. You know what, that's fine. We don't need that for the rest of this. Leftovers is coming in clutch. Drifblim does have Thunder, but we have a plus 2 Waterfall. It does have a very annoying ability, that being Aftermath. As far as, besides this and Skuntic, no other Pokemon get that, but I keep going off topic. I mean, I did eventually end up beating that rematch, despite how low level my Pokemon were compared to the Elite Four champions. Aside from my Ember, of course. And especially against, what's his face? The champion we'll be going after later on. You guys will see him in the next episode. Well, I guess this is the start of my last chapter. Oh, last chapter indeed. This is what you get for using Will-O-Wisp. Maybe it would have been smarter to go for Dragon Pulse before, but whatever, it's fine. We win. And I think I'd fly on my old Reshiram as well, which was kind of funny. I don't know. Oh, I'm stunned. For all the words I know, I can figure out how this putting my feelings into words would just be a trap. All I will say is that you feel greater than I thought. And we win 8,760 Pokédollars, or 8,760 Pokédollars. Sorry, first I must apologize to my Pokemon. I'm really sorry you had a bad experience because of me. Oh, it's not your fault. This is how battles always are. Even in light of that, I'm still one of the Elite Four. Alright, and let's go heal up our mons for the next battle real fast. Alright, let's see who we end up running into before, because I'll be honest here, I already forgot which direction was which. For each of them. Though Marshall's the one I'm slightly worried about. Just like during the main story, you'll see why. And might as well just use a max potion and make it a little easier. Still wish a Dark Pulse was in this game. It's just still weird that it's just not. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, this is Dark type, so I guess I know who I'm starting with. We're gonna start off with Colony Valence for this one. Alright, let's go. All he needs is one Sword Stance, and I think we just sweep from there. Alright, Grimsley boy. Are you ready for round 2? Life is a serious battle, and you have to use the tools you're given. It's more important to master the cards you're holding than to complain about the ones your opponents were dealt. Let us begin, and may the best trainer win. Contests like this are proof that you are really living. Notice how his hair stylized after, kind of like after a vampire, which is a pretty neat detail. Oh, he's also a part-time gambler. You know, he went to jail a few times for that. But does he care? Nah, not at all. Our Sharpedo. Alright, a Water Bank type with a Rough Skin ability, and all of our moves do make contact, so all of our attacking moves make contact. But yeah, would have been nice to have Giga Drain here, but I don't have her. Thankfully, Sharpedo also has really sucky defenses. Waterfall is the best move it has against me, which I resist. Honestly, because I know his Scrafty in the back has, whatchamacallit, has, Intimidate? Let's prepare for that. Alright, and now we wait here. Bye-bye. Alright, rough skin. Oh! I'd hate to know what rough skin feels like. Alright, Late Herd. I think it does have... Well, it's gonna have Fake Out. No, it doesn't. Cool. Probably try going for Aerial Ace or something. I am not letting it get that move off. Nope. Alright, Bisharp is next, and that's his ace. Luckily, Kingambit doesn't exist yet. Imagine if Kingambit didn't exist this generation. I wonder how different things would be. Oh well. But what matters is that it doesn't exist, even though Bisharp is still pretty good even long before Kingambit existed. Alright, Scrafty's next. Well, Scrafty's not the one to intimidate the Crocodile, is that's my mistake. But Scrafty's down. Scrafty even gets a +1 off with Moxie. His Dragon Punches hit very hard, and because it's a tanky Pokemon, this is before Fairy types existed, it is very hard to deal with. Alright, Drapion, and I'm still at +4. The Sacred Sword should easily kill. It's neutral. Drapion is so cool. I love this thing. Dark Poison type. I wish it was the Scarlet Borrow, but it's not. Alright, and finally, the QOTD. Intimidate's not going to save you, good sir. I'm still at +3. Well, I've never withdrawn from any battle. And you can withdraw with this Sacred Sword to your mouth. And down goes half of the Elite Four. If somebody wins, the person who fought against that person will lose. That's battle. A good contender just seeks out the next victory bragging and winning, without getting upset after losing. I should learn a thing or two from that one. I must admit, there are bad ways to win and good ways to lose. What's interesting and troubling is that it's not always clear which is which. A flipped coin doesn't always land heads or tails. Sometimes it may never land at all. If it's falling into an endless abyss, maybe it never lands. Hey, I want to sit on that couch. That looks pretty comfortable. Ah, whatever. Funny how the Elite Four is just wait up here. Caitlin's definitely got it the best since she has a bed over there. She's just sleeping in it constantly. Can't get mad at that. I think we can all relate to sleeping in our beds all day at some point in our lives. Don't you think? Probably. But anyways, let's put back Arietta on the front. Let's see which one Caitlin was in again. Well, let's see, was it this one? Yep, this is Caitlin's room. Kinda like how we're just floating up here. This is definitely my favorite of the four Elite Four rooms. This is so cool. Speaking of this room, this reminds me of something. I remember one time back when me and my little sister were in elementary school, I was really sick. I forgot what. I think I just had a really bad common cold or something. And to make me feel better, my little sister surrounded me in my bed with a bunch of our softest stuffed animals at the time. And it kind of reminded me of Caitlin's room earlier. It's a nice little memory. But anyway, speaking of a bed, I gotta sleep here. Gee, thanks. It'd be cool if there was some weird-ass hidden item back here, but whatever. Who's there? Who's so uncouth as to disturb my sleep? She says this line in Pokemon Masters. It's you again. Still, you possess that combination of kindness and strength, yet you seem stronger than before. Do be sure not to bore me with the snooze-induced battle. Is that clear? Oh, you won't be snoozing at all, I'll tell you that. Still my favorite of the Unova Elite Four, or Elite Four as I like to say it. Alright, 2 cents on Musharna. This Musharna literally has nothing but Psychic-type moves, so Arietta completely walls it. And you know what that means? And since the AI ain't smart enough to switch, we can set up. Oh, never mind, I was wrong. Thanks for the free setup nonetheless. Okay, work up, we're only at +1. This Reuniclus does have focused energy, so we best be careful of that. Alright, Crunch at +1. Too bad we're using our weaker physical attack. Bye-bye. Alright, Sigilif. Alright, goodbye to you, Sigilif. Next up, Metagross, which is her ace in this round. I think the only one of the 4 Elite Four members whose ace changes in between the 2 Elite Four battles. It happens to be a non-Unova Pokemon, but we have Flamethrower for the occasion. I remember running into Smackers here and having some trouble with it. I'd say this probably makes Caitlyn the strongest of the Unova Elite Four, which is pretty cool. Using the almighty Metagross is damn awesome. Alright, this Bronzong has Levitate, no ground type moves, but it's still weak to fire. And this was before it was weak to Dark and Ghost, since Steel type still resisted those two types back then. So technically its two abilities handled its two weaknesses. Do you want to still be weak to fire or still be weak to ground? It's up to you. But thankfully no heat proof. That allows us to go that easily, and I'll tell us our next Pokemon. With Frisk, oh no, you know about my Dragon Fang. Don't matter. Alright, finally the Musharna. Actually very strategically switched away. I will stay cool collected even though this isn't going well. Well, self-awareness indeed. And crunch, +1. Down goes the Psychic type trainer. Ariada's now level 88. I think this is the highest level that I've had any of my Pokemon in a Nuzlocke so far. As you have always been, or even more than ever, you are an elegant and excellent trainer. Your Pokemon also have class, and I'm very pleased to have battled you. I'm very pleased to have seen you again, Caitlyn. Still the best of the Unova Elite Four, in my opinion. Alas, even with the knowledge and skill passed down in my family of trainers, I still can't win. The reason I came here in the first place was to encounter trainers like you. Yep, see you around, Caitlyn. What a nice trainer, she's awesome. And finally, putting our Tornadus in the front, we shall deal with Marshall, the final Elite Four member. And I have U-turned just for the occasion. Y'all know why, his annoying ass sock with Sturdy. Still makes no sense to me why it's the only non-rock or steel type to have that ability, but whatever. Hey Marshall, remember I said in a previous episode before? It isn't gonna be you waiting for me, it's me waiting for you, dude. Time for this rematch. Alright, Marshall, time to throw down, good sir. I thank you deeply for the chance of another round of combat against you. In myself, I seek to develop the strength of a fighter, and shatter any weakness in myself, prevailing with the force of my convictions. Victory, decisive victory, is my intention. Challenger, here I come! Again, I know that's a mouth guard that he has in his mouth, but back in elementary school, I dead thought his teeth were just blue. I was 9 years old at the time, cut me some slack. And it was Elite Four. Marshall sends out his Breloom, or Bredoom, as some people may call him. Zavid, show them your might, as the great Seraphim of the Wind. Hit him with a sharp beak boosted air slash. Yeah, that poor Breloom is not taking this. Alright, sock on D. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Alright, and the perfect opportunity for a U-turn, and we're gonna go into Chloe for this one. Alright, break that annoying focus sesh. Or not focus, sturdy. Yeah, you get the gist. Go into Chloe to resist an oncoming Stone Edge. Alright, not bad. How strong as usual, that makes my heart dance. The problem is a Sacred Sword gonna kill from this range? Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna potentially go for a Poison Jab. Let's go into Pika. Nerd to get an Intimidate off. Oh, come on. Predicted my switch. On the plus side, they're crit, thankfully. That being said, I didn't do too much to Chloe, so why don't we go back into her, pivot out, keep things nice and safe. If we're just gonna keep going for Stone Edge, might as freaking well. Alright, there we go. Now, because you're on -1 attack, let's take this up to you get a Sword Stance off. Alright, keep hitting me with Stone Edge, mate. Alright, perfect. Alright, you're done, son. Again, Shao. No longer his highest level Pokemon, like it was in the base game, or the main game. Nah, you clapped me. And that's just rude. Stop clapping people. People don't like that. Alright, level 83. Chloe is now. Alright, next up, Toxic Group. Which definitely worries me a little bit. Yeah, because none of Chloe's attacks are going to do too well against him. So I think Zafid can take an oncoming attack. He should be able to. I don't see why not. Alright, low speed good, though that makes me a bit slower. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Psychic. You poisoned me. You're not taking the Psychic too well. Most types do have a passive effect of having perfect accuracy with Psychic too, so, or not Psychic, Toxic. Do remember that. Alright, we got another potential Stun Edger over here. Even with the -1 attack, am I still faster than you? Huh. That's just a little worried about that. Really wish you didn't go low sweep there. That's so annoying that you did that. You know, let's just get an Intimidate off. Might not be the best idea, but let's do it. Man, how many Stone Edges are you gonna hit, people? Right, come on, you can take this. Yes, we're good. Even though our HP is insanely low right now, I don't want to risk a crit kill. I really wish I had a better way to heal over here. That'd be really nice. So a lot of my Pokemon are weak to fighting. Let's go on the Ballstaff. Ballstaff, let's take the Stone Edge. Alright, good. We should do Earthquake next, right? A -1 Earthquake. I didn't get 2 off. How much HP do you have again? Nah, just in case it still goes for Stone Edge. I should be faster. Let's do a Crash. Even if Earthquakes, he's on -1 non-stab. It should be fine. Oh yeah, no, you took that way too well. Good lord. I really wish you didn't lower my speed like that. I keep Stone Edging. That's fine by me. Yep, that's fine. Don't know why he keeps doing it, but you know what? I'm not complaining. You can piss off. You can piss off. Thank you. Alright. Dragon Pulse gonna kill from that range? I really hope so. It's Dragon Fang boosted. The only problem is he gets one more good hit off and Ariana's screwed. Perhaps I should have won Development instead. Do I risk it for the Misket? I guess so. Now, come on, Ariana, you have really high special attack, plus you're Dragon Fang boosted. Yep, alright, we're good. Jeez. Alright, throw is all that's left. The last one, until the last bit of strength. Alright, fighting type move incoming, most likely. Let's go into Zafid for this one, in case he does go for the fighting move, which I have a feeling he will. Go for. Yep, superpower, we're good. Alright, and Sharp Big Boosted Air Slash should kill. It'd be nice, and if he does survive, it'd be nice for it to finish. Oh, nice. Asking you shall receive. Just in case you full restore, which you might. Of course you do. That's not annoying at all. Alright, how much will this do? Yeah, enough for a 2-shot. I think we're fine. Now, the question is, poison doesn't hurt afterward, does it? Whole team took a bit of a beating here. Alright, shall we intimidate one more time? Because I don't want to risk it of potentially dying here. I doubt he's gonna go for another superpower. Not with a flying type in front of his face. Even if he does, he's -1 attack. Yeah, retaliate. That's not even at its full power. It's fine. Alright, EQ and we win. Marshall seriously is the most annoying of all of these guys. Just because that sturdy sock. Whatever. There's no strongest Pokemon or best, single best competition, whatever you just said. Strong himself. Great strength is the determination that you show that makes me respect you. The strength shown by you and your Pokemon has deeply impressed me. Please, continue to the next room to face the strongest trainer of the Unova region. So you claim, but what else? Alright, with that being said, I think we shall heal a little bit to prepare for the next episode. And the finale to the Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. Everybody drink up on your potions. So I guess while we're at it and while you guys are waiting for me to finish this, let me say our little outro. Thank you for watching this edition of the Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. If y'all enjoyed it and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the big screen right now on YouTube. And that bell button for more. Consider answering the question of the day. Of all the... I didn't ask who the best Elite Four member was in your opinion, did I yet? Of these 4 Elite Four members, which one is your least favorite and why? Let us know in the comments below. The next episode, as you can see here, we're taking on the big man himself of the Unova region, who definitely totally did not get his ass beat during the main game, but whatever. Let's just ignore that. And consider becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month and a church subscriber for $6 a month for wonderful bonuses such as an ad-free experience. Anyways, with that being said, thank you all for watching, and have a very good day. See you in the finale.